Thank you for joining me for Amazon Sellers Breaking News for Wednesday, September 25th, 2019. Top 3 breaking news stories for Amazon sellers in less than 5 minutes, because I know Amazon sellers' time is tight. We're going to be talking about sellers' rights when you are falsely accused of selling counterfeit products. We're going to be talking about the increase in intellectual property right complaints asserted by Amazon itself, and the increase in intellectual property rights asserted by brands all over the United States. So first breaking news story, the growth in intellectual property right complaints being asserted by Amazon, not by the brands. When you receive one of these notices, Amazon does not give you the email or the identification of the complainant. It simply lets you know that it believes you are selling counterfeit products on a particular listing. We believe that Amazon is doing one of two things. Either Amazon is actively engaged in creating a scenario where they can make more deals with brands and become more and more of a brand-centric company, or Amazon has already made deals with these brands and they're trying to shut sellers down without the brand's interaction. Either way, this does not bode well for Amazon sellers selling other branded products. There's also a continuing increase in the number of intellectual property right complaints being asserted by brands themselves. Some IP complaints are asserted by Amazon, others continue to be made by the brands. What you need to know is how easy it is for brands to actually make a complaint on Amazon. If you Google IP complaint Amazon, you're going to see a form that has about 5 different spaces. And unlike the Vero system on eBay, and even unlike on Alibaba, brands do not need to prove anything at all in order to assert an intellectual property right complaint against a third-party seller. This is a terrible system, and we're hoping that Amazon improves it. We have heard rumors that Amazon is actually going to train their people in India more about evaluating when complaints have some merit and when complaints are clearly baseless. But the number of brands that are making complaints on Amazon continues to increase week over week over week. And again, Amazon sellers, try and get distribution agreements. Amazon sellers, get into developing your own brands. On the positive side of this breaking news story, it has become easier than ever because as brands assert more and more baseless complaints, they are more attuned to withdrawing those complaints when somebody stands up to them. And also, Amazon's notice dispute team and even their seller support and seller performance teams have also been more receptive than ever at reinstating listings and reinstating accounts when the IP complaints by brands are entirely baseless. Third breaking news story, continuing increase in baseless counterfeit complaints. Now, counterfeit complaints are different than other types of intellectual property right complaints. Why are they different? Because when you're being accused of selling counterfeit products, you're being accused of committing a crime that subjects you to jail. And what does that do? That opens up the brand to 2 different civil lawsuits against them. Defamation and intentional interference with your contract with Amazon. I don't want any Amazon seller running to the courthouse and filing a lawsuit. What I do want Amazon sellers to know is that you can use these 2 civil causes of action against those brands who clearly made baseless counterfeit complaints to get those complaints withdrawn. And again, you can also use those to argue to Amazon that you didn't violate anybody's intellectual property rights because you never delivered even a single counterfeit product. This is a big argument that dropshippers use when they never delivered any products at all. I want each and every seller in the entire world to know that if you have any issues at all that you're unsure about how to deal with, or what the issue is, or the substance, or whether the brand or Amazon has anything on you, go to AmazonSellersLawyer.com. Go to our blog and run a search of whatever issue you're facing, and I guarantee you there will be information for you, free videos, free webinars, free articles. And today, the search I want you to look at is defamation. We talked about sellers' rights and when brands make baseless counterfeit complaints. If you go to AmazonSellersLawyer.com and you go to our blog and our search engine and you run just the word defamation, there are going to be dozens of pieces of content for you for free. If you run Counterfeit Complaint in our search engine, same thing. Dozens of free articles, dozens of free videos to teach sellers all over the world what your rights are, how you can get your accounts back, and how you can get your listings back. Thank you very much for joining me for Amazon Sellers Breaking News, and please join me again tomorrow morning where I have the privilege of updating sellers about the breaking news that we learn from our 10,000-foot view from helping thousands of sellers every year and helping Amazon sellers get tens of thousands of listings reinstated.